Hey guys, it's Anissa again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me hair and makeup edition featuring these perm rock curls and this everyday makeup look. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, stay tuned. As you guys already know, I already have a tutorial up for these brows and you can click to see it there, but on to the next step, which is priming your face. I primed with this primer by Milk. After priming, I'm going to go in with this foundation in the color 355 by Maybelline FitMe. And you just want to pat that foundation all into your skin. You can either use a brush or a beauty blender. All of my beauty blenders were dirty, so I just started using a brush because I was supposed to be washing my brushes this day anyway. Make sure you get around your neck area, blend under your chin. You don't want to have a mask on. I usually don't get up under my eye area where I'm going to highlight, only because I don't like a lot of product there and it's just going to look cakey. So I go around my face and I try not to touch the under eye area. I do have to get my eyelids, so around my eye kind of gets a little bit of foundation, but not a lot. I just move the foundation that's already on my face to over there. And then, yeah, just make sure it's smooth. It's everywhere. Blended, keep blending. And then I just wanted to check to make sure all of my dark areas were covered on the side. And we're good. Next step is going to be my highlight, which is going to be this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 40. And then I'm going to go in and highlight under my eyes, my nose, and my forehead. Sometimes I do go in and highlight my Cupid's bow, but today I didn't do that. I didn't really pay too much attention. Like I said, it's an everyday makeup look, so you don't really have to do too much. And then just blend that out with my brush. Or you can use a beauty blender as well. Blend underneath your eye. And make sure when you're blending underneath your eye, you're looking up and getting in those wrinkle lines because they will be noticeable. And try not to bring this highlighter down too far into the area that you're going to conceal. Do the same on the other side. Pat that out with your brush or beauty blender. Try not to bring it down too far into the area that you're going to contour. And then blend out your forehead. For your forehead, if you have a big forehead like I do, try to keep this area small so that it gives you the illusion that you have a smaller forehead. And if you have a smaller forehead, you can do this section a little bit bigger so it gives you the illusion that you have a bigger forehead. And then I'm going to go back over my eye area because I didn't feel like it was bright enough, so I went and added a little bit more concealer. And please do not forget to get your eyelid, guys, because I definitely forgot this eyelid on the right side. Next, I'm going to go in with my Fenty matchstick in the color Truffle to contour my face, which will be just my nose and my cheekbones. And then I'm going to blend that out with a different brush. You always want to use a different brush for a different product or a different area of your face, because sometimes I use the same brush for my contour, which I'm doing now, and then my setting powder, which I'm going to use a little bit later. But you never want to use the same brush for highlighter and contour. And then just blend the contour around your forehead. Try to get those lines blended as much as possible. You don't want sharp lines. And then I'm going to go in with this Fit Me setting powder in the color 25 medium and set all of the areas that I highlighted in, which is under my eye, on both sides, and then my forehead and my nose. Oh, and my chin, I'm sorry. And then I do use my finger on my nose part on this because it's easier to get in that little space. And I know you guys probably already realized that I don't bake, but it's only because I'm doing a everyday look. number one. And number two, I just feel like baking gives flashback. I only bake my nose because when I go back in with my contour press powder, I don't want it to mess up my highlighted area. I want it to stay as strong as possible, and I do that a lot. So yeah, I just bake on my nose. And then we're going to go in with this black Radiance press powder. For me, that's how I set my contour. And we're just going to set all the contour areas, which is pretty much my forehead and my cheekbones. And blend that out nicely. Oh, my forehead, my nose, and my cheekbones. Sorry, guys. I keep messing up. And then I'm going to go back in with this setting powder for my highlighted areas. And I'm going to try to clean up this contour line. I don't really like my contour line to be too sharp, but I do want it to be, defined and noticeable. So yeah, that's what this step is for. And then I went back in and did my mustache area because you want to keep this lighted too. If not, it's going to give the effect that you have a mustache, which also happens to me often. So yeah. And then go back in with my pressed powder. Well, this brush. I didn't put any more product on this brush. And blend out my contour. And then I'm going to go in with this finishing powder from Black Radiance. And I'm just going to blend everything out and finish this off. I'm just straightening out my eyebrows since I put a lot of product around here. I want to keep them defined as well. And then I'm going to go in with my highlighter in the color Wet by Lollie Cosmetics. And y'all, this highlighter smells so amazing. And I'm just going to highlight my cheekbone. I'm kind of extra, so I went a little extra with the highlight. But that's okay. Highlight my other cheekbone, my chin area. And look, again, I went back in with this highlighter. Extra Nisa. And then my nose and my forehead. And here I'm just blending out this line because I definitely didn't do a good job of it at first. Next, we're just going to line our lips with this brown color. And I feel like every single time I do my makeup, I line my lips with a brown color. I'm a little on the brown skin tone, so no matter what type of lipstick I use, lip gloss I use, it's always going to look right if I line with a brown lip liner. That's number one. And number two, like, I'm a 90s baby. I just love the vibes of the darker lip line look. Yep. And I forgot to set my face, so we're going to go back in with this Maybelline MasterFix and set our face, and then back to lip gloss. And I always use a darker brown color on the outside and blend that with my lip liner, and then put a lighter color in the middle. I'm not sure what effect this is giving, but that's the effect that I like. So yeah. And that's it for this makeup look. On to the hair. I didn't film me putting these perm rods in, but I hope that from this video you guys can tell what size parts I used. And I didn't really use any product besides I already had a leave-in. You can use any leave-in of your choice. I already had leave-in in my hair from when I washed it. And then I just used the Lotta body setting lotion. And yeah, just wrap the curls around these rods. So when you're taking them down, you want to try and separate them where they feel like they already separated. You don't want to pull too hard on the curls and mess up the curl. So if it doesn't separate, leave it alone. You also, which I didn't do a lot in this video, want to keep, every time you separate one, twirl the piece around your finger, back around your finger, so that you don't mess the curl up. I'm lazy and I was kind of rushing, so I was just pulling the curls apart. I was kind of twirling some of them around my finger, but for the most part, I wasn't. So please do that, or you might have frizzy curls. And for these perm rods, I also did sit under the dryer for like 30 minutes. Only because I feel like when I sit under the dryer to do these set styles, it gives me a little more shine. I'm not sure if that's actually true. I just didn't want my hair to look frizzy when I was done, so I went ahead and sat under the dryer for 30 minutes and then went to sleep. Then you just want to keep fluffing your hair. You're probably going to spend all day fluffing on the first day. I really hate first day curls. They are so flat. But you want to fluff and separate, fluff and separate, fluff and separate. Shake and go. And there you have it. Perm rods in an everyday, all day makeup look. Not giving too much, but still giving a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments section. And if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see in my next video, another hairstyle, maybe a braid out, maybe a twist out, please let me know in the comments below. If you need a detailed tutorial on my makeup, let me know down below. Just let me know down below anything you want me to know. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.